What's up, folks? How you doing? Welcome to Football Digest Daily, the first one of the season. My name is Nyaassh. Of course, the new season has kicked off in earnest. We have had match day one. Well, by one game featuring Leicester City and Tottenham. We have seen 9 games so far. It's been absolutely thrilling. Big up to everybody who came to the watch party at Kentwood Address for the Chelsea versus Manchester City game. Let me just say, that game was just an epitome of just how shit Chelsea are, honestly. Like, Chelsea is a washed up club, ain't gonna lie. Like, you watch them play and you're like, how have they spent all that much money and they have Nicholas Jackson as their striker? It makes no sense, beats all logic. Nicholas Jackson, there's a chance actually that he was given, I know he was offside, there's a chance he was offside. An overball, a long ball made by Caicedo. He was way offside, but just the way he was moving, bro. Like a goddamn tractor. Well, I swear down, like, Nicholas Jackson for me is the epitome of a trash footballer. And I don't understand how Chelsea now, for some reason, they saw that, you know what, this guy has been so good last season, we need to extend his contract. What? Nicholas Jackson's contract being extended? Yeah, that just for me is the epitome of just being trash. Raheem Sterling did not feature. He was making his campaign. His representative were making statements of how committed he is to Chelsea. What else? Chilwell apparently has been told he's not going to get any game time, so you need to look for a club. They have banished Chalobah. Conor Gallagher cannot get a club, and they have banished him as well. Don't forget, this is the same club that still has Romelu Lukaku as a striker there. They still have Kepa Arrizabalaga as a goalkeeper. Chelsea, as we speak, have, I think, 43 footballers. How does Maresca choose from 43? That's so confusing. Cole Palmer was on the right yesterday, and we were thinking, all right, this is the best goal scorer as well as the best creator. Was he playing there last season? I think he was, some bits of the game, but maybe he should be playing as a striker? I don't know. It's just so confusing at Chelsea, to be honest. And they had midfield of Lavia, Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez. All the 3 guys are similar. All of them. So, it's like us not having a midfield of Jorginho, Partey, and Rice. What are you doing? What are you doing? Honestly, it's shambles. Honestly, and I saw someone calling it Shambles Bridge. It's not Stamford Bridge anymore. It's Shambles Bridge, bruv. Anyway, it's Chelsea, man. I'm not surprised, man. They are absolutely moving mad right now. Chelsea is the epitome for me for mediocrity. If you're looking for mediocrity, you'll find it at Chelsea. And Todd Boehly was there, by the way, and he walked out, I think, when they considered the second goal. And I'm like, dude, so where are you walking off to? To go sign other players? Or where is he going? Because Todd Boehly is the absolute reason why there is all this mess happening at Chelsea. It's just a pity to watch, man. But as a fan, it's absolutely lovely to watch Chelsea going down. I feel like for me, they're going down. They're looking terrible. It's like I call it, it's shambles over there. Anyway, Man City won, and I don't think Manchester would have asked for a better opponent to start off the season with when they don't have Rodri. Honestly, I didn't feel like they struggled really. I know Chelsea kind of had a few chances here and there, and I'm honestly hoping Manchester City can do the same. Like, can give us the spaces they were giving Chelsea, give them to the Arsenal, because we're gonna absolutely fry them. But damn, I don't think even Man City struggled that much, to be honest. I don't think so. You know, at some point I was feeling like I'm watching a preseason game. No capping. Walai. Anyway, that was on Sunday. Before that, we had, I think, Brentford versus Crystal Palace. Brentford that won that game 2-1. Let's just say this. I think Mbeumo, and Wissa are going to cook this season. Yeah, because those are the 2 guys who scored for Brentford. And they were playing quite well. Crystal Palace, of course, they got themselves back to make it 1-1. But eventually they lost it. But I also still feel Crystal Palace is one team to watch out for this season. But if there's one team I feel like it's absolutely worth noting and watching out for, and I don't feel like people are really watching out for them, because even the guy I had as a guest in the previous episode of Extra Digest podcast, I'm talking Gift, who's a Man City fan, dismissed them, is Brighton. I feel like Brighton are absolutely gonna cook. And if you're thinking otherwise, just wait until they play Manchester United this coming Saturday, the early kickoff game. I think, honestly, they will absolutely cook Manchester United. And I will not be shocked. I will not be shocked. Brighton, for me, I feel like they're moving mad. They have signed some really solid players. And people are kind of overlooking them. I don't know why. Like Gift was saying, Dezabi was the glue that was holding them together. Now he's gone. I don't think so, bro. They're actually, okay, I know it's still very much, early in the season, but they're the top team. They scored 3 against, it was against who? Who did they beat 3? Brighton scored 3 past. Which team were they playing against? Oh shit, I've forgotten. Hold up, I have to remember this. Brighton were playing against... Shit, I've forgotten. Oh, I can't recall. But anyway, they scored 3 goals. First goal, Mitoma, who's back. He'll feel like a new signing, ain't gonna lie. Guess who made that goal? Or you won't guess. Yankuba Minte is the guy who's made that goal. He's the guy who assisted Mitoma. Yankuba Minte is the guy they signed from Newcastle. He was on loan from Newcastle to Feyenoord last season. He scored 10 Eredivisie goals. He's one to watch out for. They have Matt Veifer, another guy who was at Feyenoord last season. He's a central midfielder. And I understand, by the way, when Feyenoord was selling him, they used data. Yeah, they used data to see like the club that he would be a perfect fit for. First of all, that's insane. I've never heard of a club looking at, like prospects, like and analyzing using data like, all right, this is not good for you. I feel like if you go there, you're going to flourish. Definitely not Chelsea, yeah. Well, you could go at Arsenal, but I mean, they're stacked there. Crazy. Matt Veifer. Watch out for that name. They have also signed a dude called Jorginho from Leeds. He's an attacking midfielder, really solid. Now, if you know Leeds United were cooking the championship last season, courtesy of 2 guys. Somerville was going to West Ham. Really good guy. Watch out for that one. And Jorginho. Really good French footballer. That one is one to watch out for. They've also signed a dude called, I think, Brian Gruder, if I'm not wrong, from Leipzig. He's an attacking, he's a right-sided winger from Leipzig. He also had a good season at Leipzig. So they have honestly made some solid signings. If there's going to be an undoing for Brighton, I don't think it's going to be their midfield and attack. I think it's going to be their defense. So yeah, I feel like Brighton is one to watch out for. And of course, we don't have to wait long before you know that it's a team to watch out for, because this early kickoff, this coming weekend, they are absolutely going to dismantle Manchester United, in my opinion. No doubt. Speaking of Manchester United, they were playing the first game against Fulham on Friday. Well, a snooze fest, ain't gonna lie. So much a snooze fest that I actually dozed off. Walai, I dozed off watching that game. I didn't know what's the second half. I dozed off. I think I woke up at 2 a.m. and I had to look for highlights. And the first thing I saw is Zagzi scored. Zagzi, for me, I still think he's an average footballer. Walai, still think he's average. I know he scored the winning goal, but I don't think that makes him not an average footballer. What Benteke scored a while there against Manchester United. Did that stop him from being average? But I mean, Nicholas Jackson scored 12 goals last season. Did it stop him from being average? So yeah, I'm still not sold on Zagzi, to be honest. Ten Hag still trying the false 9 thingy. I don't think it's gonna work for him. He has to change that. But we don't have to, again, it's much as we don't have to wait for long to see if it was just a fluke against Fulham. On Saturday, they're up against a proper opponent, Brighton. If they win that one, trust me, I think I'll have to shed off some of the banter I have lined up for them, because I have plenty of it. So yeah, then on Saturday we had Liverpool versus Ipswich in the early kickoff. They won 2-0. Liverpool are not really playing well, especially in the first half. I ain't gonna lie, they did not play well. The second half, they kind of improved. They scored 2 goals anyway. And of course, the end justifies the means. Mo Salah with the goal and the assist. Then after that, the 5 p.m. kickoff. So you had Newcastle versus Southampton. Newcastle won 1-0. Most people thought Newcastle were absolutely going to destroy Southampton. That was not the case. They won on 1-0. We had Arsenal versus Wolves. And there was an incident in the Newcastle game. Fabian Schär versus a defender. And they just brushed off their foreheads and he got a red card. Meanwhile, at the Arsenal, up against Wolves, Mascara was choking Kai Havertz. And VR looked at it, I'm like, nah, that's, they looked at it and they were like, no, that's not a red card. I'm like, what? Dude is moving like Goddamn Undertaker and it's not a red card. He absolutely choked Kai Havertz. And they said it's not a red card? Yeah, the Premier League is back and so VAR anyway. Yeah. We won that game 2-0. Havertz with the goal. First person to score the goal of the season for Arsenal was Kai Havertz. And there's a video I saw, the players who are being asked, our players who are being asked, or who they think will score the first goal, and 88% of them said Kai Havertz. So they were right. They were so spot on. And he was assisted by Saka. And then the second goal, Bukayo Saka scored. He was assisted by Kai Havertz. Let me just say this: that combination is gonna cook this season. Be on the lookout for that one. So we played well. Well, there was like a patch in the second half where we were not having much of the ball and kind of feeling a bit tense. But we got ourselves back. Bukayo Saka, what a goal! My God, what a goal! Fantastic goal. Then Mascara again. was holding was what? Almost spanking Jesus. I'm like, what are you doing? This is Jesus. You can't do that to Jesus. Anyway, Jesus. So yeah, this is crazy from mascara. I ain't gonna lie. It's just weird. Yeah. Anyway, I also won that game 2-0. Brighton, like I said, they were playing against this. Also at the same time, they won 3-0, and they're now top of the table. So I mean, Manchester United are so trash. By the way, they could not hold being top of the table for like 24 hours. Come on, man. Really? Because after they beat Fulham, everyone was like, oh, it's lonely at the top. Oh, it's cold at the top. Because, you know, I don't recall the last time they had such a feeling. I don't recall the last time they were top of the table. So they were really milking it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It's not going to last. It did not even last for 24 hours. It's just how small a team it is. So yeah, that's what's up with Match Day 1. Of course, today, as I'm recording this, it's Monday, right? Monday morning. Today in the evening or at night, we're going to be having the last game of Match Day 1. That is Leicester versus Spurs. It's a very interesting game, to be honest. I want to see how they're going to do it. Leicester are gonna get clapped for sure. Put your car, your rent, whatever on Spurs winning that game. Leicester City have no striker, all right? This Patson Daka is out injured, and so is Jamie Vardy. Yes, they're absolutely gonna get cooked. Yeah, I think Dominic Solanke, I'm watching out for him. I want to see how he's gonna do. So yeah, there's quite an interesting game. That one is definitely one to watch out for. So I'll be on the lookout for that. What is your highlight for Match Day 1? In my opinion, I just think it just shows how trash Chelsea are, and Brighton is one to look out for. Period. That's it for me. So I'd like to know what you guys thought about Match Day 1 in the comment section. See you on the next one. Don't forget to catch out for the match for the Extra Digest podcast. We shall be shooting it tomorrow because we want to watch today's game, and then we can have a holistic approach of Match Day 1. So that episode might be dropping somewhere on Wednesday. So be on the lookout for that. Somewhere on Wednesday or Thursday. So be on the lookout for that. Don't forget to also like and subscribe to our channel. We got so much coming up this season. You're gonna love it. You got to check us out on our other platforms on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We are everywhere. Just check Football Digest KE. Have a fantastic week. God bless.